Basics of work in the administrator interface. Log into WordPress administrator interface. In order to be able to perform actions and adjustments in WordPress, you must log into the administrator interface of the website. To access the administrator interface of the web page that we add the suffix /wp-admin or /wp-login.php to the URL of your website's homepage. This address contains an authentication form that is used to enter the administrator's website interface. Once you have entered the correct information, and click on Login, you have access to WordPress where the user can continue working. In the same way, the system will connect to other users who have the right to do so. When authenticating, WordPress offers the option of permanently memorizing data entered, Remember Me, so that users do not have to enter each time when they want to access the site's administrative interface. The password memory option can save you a lot of time, but it should be used with caution. Keeping this in mind, it is not desirable to use it on a computer that is used by multiple different users because then they can access your website. If you forget your password, you need to click the Lost Your Password link. By clicking on this, user will be redirected to a form that requires a username or email address that the user has registered on the website. After that, you need to click on the Ask a New Password option, which will initiate the reset password process by giving the user an email address that will allow them to create a new password. Now let's log into WordPress administrator interface. Dashboard. The dashboard is the central place for WordPress. If you are an administrator, so the person with the greatest rights has access to all available parts that are mostly not available to other users. With them, you can add new and edit existing content, upgrade your page with plugins, tools, create new users, and more. Depending on what you want to add to your website, you will select a specific item from the menu. At the first sign up, a welcome page informs you about the version of the program. During the visit, a box appears that offers options for the possible start of page editing and suggests initial steps. The frame can be left as a reminder during operation or hidden. The dashboard provides information about the current state of the page that is organized in several view frames: at a glance, quick draft, WordPress events and news, and activity. A brief overview informs about the number of posts, the number of pages and comments, and the version and theme of the program currently being used. Within a quick draft, it is possible to record text for later publication. The activity box informs about recent postings and comments. The WordPress events and news framework provide information on new developments in the program and upcoming events. Each frame in the upper right corner has an arrow that can close or reopen it. It is also possible to move frames using the mouse. Additional frame options are offered by selecting the screen option on the top right of the dashboard. Use the Screen Options tab to choose which dashboard boxes to show. In addition to the screen options, there is a help option that provides information about the contents of the page and helps you navigate the page. The dashboard is divided into three basic parts: the WordPress toolbar, the main menu to the left, and the main control panel display with changing frames depending on which option you choose from the main menu. Main menu. The main menu runs across all areas within the dashboard and is divided into three units: the dashboard, content, and configuration. The full dashboard menu contains options, dashboards, home, and updates. The full content menu offers options, posts, media, pages, and comments. Posts serves to create, publish, and modify articles, categories, and tags of articles. Media is used to manage media files, images, documents, music files, that you can add to posts or pages. The library contains a list of all the media files you use in your system. Pages are static parts. Most commonly used for content that is rarely changed, such as the contact page, about us, etc. Pages can be linked to the menu. Comments: it serves to comment management if you have allowed comments on your web page. If you've set up to approve a comment, you will also do this through this interface. The configuration menu contains options, appearance, plugins, users, tools, and settings. Appearance used to manage the look of the website itself. Through this section, you can change themes, add widgets, edit menus, edit headers, and editor item allows to edit your own page. Themes are the visual part of your site. As mentioned earlier, there is a multitude of free themes that you can download from the internet, and you can do this through this menu. Then download and activate the downloaded theme. The same thing is with the themes you bought. Within the system, you can have a lot of themes and burn them to your liking. Customize: open front-end editor where we can customize our website, change almost everything. Widgets: widget is a small block that performs a specific function that is placed in the sidebar in WordPress. Some are part of the system: archives, calendar, categories, meta, latest comments, latest posts, tag clouds, links, search, RSS, pages, and you can download them much more on the internet. Drag the new widget to the desired sidebar from the left list by dragging it into the right part of the sidebars where you place them. Pulling in the opposite direction, you can remove them. Menus are created automatically depending on the theme you are using. You can link items within a menu to pages and articles. WordPress supports multiple menus, so you can have support for more than one navigational menu, e.g. header and footer menus, depending on a theme. Users can add posts, pages, and custom links to a menu using drag and drop functionality. Header is tools where we can customize header. Editor item allows you, if you know the rules of writing HTML, CSS, and PHP, to write the code yourself to edit your own page. You can edit theme and plugins. Plugins allow you to increase the functionality of WordPress itself. Through this menu, you can manage existing add-ons, add new ones, or once again, if you know how to program using the editors, to change certain properties. There are a lot of plugins you can download from the internet, and you can even download them through the WordPress system itself. After installation, it is necessary to activate them, and most of them require adjustments. If you do not like it, you can simply deactivate it, but also completely delete it. Users delivers a list of registered users and allows you to add new or modify existing ones. Through this system, you can also assign roles to users. Admin. The main role. The owner of this role can do whatever he wants with the system. But for this reason, the administrator should only be one person who suits the site itself. Editor. This person can write and post their articles, but can open and edit existing articles for editing purposes, and this is also the sense of being a person's editor. This person can, for example, rectify mistakes in texts or refresh them, etc. Author. Person with these rights can write an article and publish it. Since a person can publish an article without your permission, it is good that you really trust that person. Contributor. Person who can write an article but cannot publish it. You can confirm it, accept it, or reject it. Subscriber. If you have allowed anyone to register on your site, which is especially good if you plan to allow commentary, so it is good that registered users can comment on articles, then this is exactly the role. The person has no rights to change the content on the page itself. Tools brings tools that are useful for working inside and outside the system. Settings allow you to change your system settings. General. Through this section you can set the name of your site, tagline, date, and time settings, allow everyone to join or not, new user default role, change site language, time zone, etc. Writing. Here you can adjust default post category, default post format, etc. Reading allows you to adjust the display of content on the home page. You can set up to display the latest articles on home page or open a static page. You can set the number of articles on the page and choose whether to appear in summary or full text. Also, you can discourage search engines from indexing this site. Discussion allows you to set up additional comment settings. Media allows you adjust image size, maximum dimensions in pixels to use when adding an image to the media library. Permalinks. Using this menu you can set the look of the URL for your permanent links and archives, pages, articles. WordPress is configured to automatically use web URLs, web addresses, that contain day and name, but such an address is difficult to memorize and is not good for SEO. By using some of the other options available through this menu, you can improve the appearance, but also the usability and compatibility of the links themselves. Toolbar. The toolbar is located at the top of the administrator interface screen. Through links and simple commands, it helps to manage and navigate the page. It changes depending on the position on the page and later on the page, depending on add-ons, topics, and possible program upgrades. However, basic toolbar components remain unchanged: WordPress logo, site name, comments, new, and user profile icon. By moving a mouse over the WordPress logo on the toolbar, a menu that provides links to the welcome program, WordPress, where we see which version we use, the official page, WordPress.org, the documentation and programming information page, support forums, and feedback from the user. Home icon leads to the publicly visible part of the page. Comments icon leads to the comments page. Moving the mouse over and new opens a menu that offers the ability to navigate through the dashboard and through most of the functions on the page. Post, where we can add new post, media, where we can add new media file, page, where we can add new page and user, to add new user. At the right corner, there is a user icon, administrator, with a name, profile editing options, and a checkout command. The toolbar has a quick transition feature from the visible part of the page to the administrator section. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel.